hopefully this was time well spent here, Mark. Is there something in particular on what we're covering as far as the recordings we're going through, the bullets that I'm taking, what we're doing? Is there something that I may be missing? Is there something we could be uh, coming to do better with this? Any ideas, thoughts, sales funnels?
Um, well, like the funnel, once we get them into the webinar
Yeah.
and you know, we've got a ton of apps that we can promote. Um, Timeline cover images, templates, PSDs. There's a ton of stuff that we could promote downline
And it's
on the
already
back end of it.
gotcha. And it's already set up in Delavo, isn't it?
A lot of it is. Some I have to put together, but it doesn't take long. It takes about 30 minutes to put a page together.
Okay. And we would both see how many sales are coming in, so we both get our fair share, and we can easily both see that in Delavo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I like
Yeah,
that
because
actually.
I think that
I'm sorry.
anything that together, I'd put together, I'd put together for your account so that you saw it as well as I did.
Oh yeah, okay. You put it inside my account. Cool. Man, by the time we've done 3 or 4 of these, I might actually know how to do something with Facebook, Mark.
Possible. It's not that hard.
I know, man. No excuses. I've been so focused on building a team inside of Skype, man, and you know, and eventually, but it's paying off though. Look, I convinced you and I convinced Andy to partner with me on ongoing, and I've done a few products that didn't really make me much money, but built some goodwill and built some lists. So I never did none of that before. So it is paying off
Yeah.
in the long run. So and me and Joshua got some software, so I partnered with him on that. All right. So
Well, that we make it on partnership.
well, it made sense to me, Mark. You know, it just makes sense. A lot of people say, "Oh, partnerships are a pain in the butt." Yeah, maybe so, but you know, I'm not there. You're not having to deal with me, but just on the internet, we make money. You know, hopefully we do something that will make us both a lot of money and at least some steady money. Because I want that. I want that. I need to have that steadier money. I mean, I love the stories of these guys making these $10,000, $20,000 hits, and I'm sure you've had a few of them yourself, and you make a few thousand at a time. But man, it sure would make things a lot easier for me personally if I knew that I could make an extra 2 grand a month on memberships. You know, 3,000 a month, where I could actually go out and be confident and present, you know, the services, the mobile services for these local businesses, and fire up and say, here, man, here's the Facebook stuff we got too, man. Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
I'd love to be a testimonial inside this training itself when after we've done a few classes. Hey guys, you know, just the stuff that I've been learning from Mark myself, even though you know I'm right here with him. Some of the stuff that Mark's taught me. Here's what I've got. Here's what I've done with his help. Uh, you know. Let's see. All right. So, what time do we want to launch it on Tuesday?
Uh, well, we'll submit it at 8, and then see how long it takes them to approve it.
Okay. Got it.
Because they've been a little sluggish lately.
Yes, they are. That offer that me and Anthony Flatt did, which Skype Mafia Revolution wound up taking like, I think it was almost like 8 hours. It was ridiculous, man. I don't understand why it took so long. But anyway, okay, post it. Submit offer at 8 a.m. Tuesday morning. Okay, got it.
And hopefully we'll be able to launch by about 3 in the afternoon.
3 in the afternoon. Okay, fair enough. On Tuesday. Now, our next phase of that thingamajig is what date do you want to do the first free webinar of the sales funnel? Is it the next day? 2 days from there? You want to wait 2 days?
Um,
You want
I
to do it?
would say, well, Thursday wouldn't be too good or is that open for you?
Thursday's not a bad day for me. I looked on my schedule this Thursday. Tomorrow, actually tonight, I'm sorry. I've got a big one with Anthony, but again, first come first serve after this week. The only time I'm not available is the Tuesday at 8 p.m. And I've done them back. You know, Mark, you've seen me doing these things. I'm doing them back to back half the time. You know, I don't
Yeah.
care. But I really do want to focus on this. I mean, especially the first few times, I definitely don't want to be pressured to go straight to this or get out of this, because if we got people buying, the last thing I want to do is say, "Oh, I got to do my Mafia Mastermind." I don't want to do that. I want to make sure they buy. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you want to do the first one 2 days later, Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm down with that. I mean, just let me know and I'll pop that puppy out.
And I wonder 8 or 7.
Would you rather do 7 p.m.?
Well, that way, Europe doesn't have to stay up quite that late. It's still late for them, but
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you're right. Because you're right. You're absolutely right, man. 7 p.m. is midnight in UK, and I used to have quite a few people in the group from UK, and a lot of them dropped out because I never did the webinars when they were available. So okay, that's fine. Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, first webinar. Got it. I'll get a link to that now. All right, second webinar, free webinar. Do you want to do one the next day, or you want to do it on a Saturday?
Saturday would work.
All right, because I want to set 2 of them up and get it over with. Saturday at what time?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Really interesting.
Well, that makes it, a good time for your.
Well, okay. Hey, I'm willing to try, dude. I'm willing to try anything that works, man. I've just never done that. That's interesting. That's fine.
And for the U.S. people, 10 a.m. at 6 in the morning in California. But
it's 7 a.m. in California. 10 a.m. Yeah, 7 a.m. Yeah.
So that's not too.
No, that's just never done it. Let's do that. Okay. So we agree that Thursday at 7 p.m. is our first free webinar. Saturday at 10 a.m. is our second one. First, second. Got it. All right.
And then go with the paid one the following Thursday, every other Thursday.
Okay, wait a minute. One thing. All right, the question and answer would be approximately 8:15 on Thursday. That gives us like 15 minutes. 8:15 because I'm gonna set them all up one time. I want to do all the, you know what I mean? 8:15 Thursday, question and answer, and then question and answer Saturday at 11:15 a.m. And we'll tell everybody, say, hey, if they're still on the fence, don't worry about it. But hey, it's only $1. Come to the deal. It's worth. If you got to really convince them for $1, huh?
It's worth $1 to get your question answered.
Exactly, and just give ourselves 15 minutes, and I'll be able to basically give you a list of questions anyway, because we intentionally, in my mindset, I don't actually answer every single question they have on the first call. I mean, I answered the basics of it, but the in-depth stuff, I tell them, hey guys, we'll get into more in that for our paid members, and we'd love to get into that, blah, 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 but we've answered the basics of it. If you want to find out more, invest $1. Because really, why would you sit there and spend 20 minutes with somebody that's not going to give you even $1?
Yeah, really.
I mean, that's to be honest. So, in my mindset is there going to be a ton of questions, and you don't want to be a jerk, but you also want to make money too. I have a family to feed. I have small children, just like you've got your dogs to feed. You know what I mean? You got your family. You know what I mean? So, the bottom line is, hey, 5 or 10 minutes of introduction. Basically telling them about who you are, what you've done in the past, those kind of things, and about 35, 40 minutes of information, and about 5 or 10 minutes of pitch. It shouldn't have to be a big deal, and they'll be asking all kinds of questions anyway, and I'll give you a list of the questions, and I'll be answering some of those questions so you don't have to, you know what I mean, some of it, and then I'll have a list of all those questions. And now, we both agree that to keep them coming back, there is no recordings available for the freebies.
Right. One time only.
One time only. Now, for our paid members, we can give them these recordings, yes or no?
Yeah.
Now we can
And
say, go ahead. I'm
we
sorry.
can announce that, during the pitch part.
That's exactly what I was fixing to say. That way, we're not lying to nobody. Say, hey, the people that come on board, you invested with us. Thank you. You will get this recording. Everybody else doesn't get anything.
Yeah.
That's another kind of a pressure point to get them to buy.
Oh yeah.
And really, for $17 a month. Now, okay, moving further with this, and I'm recording this part. You'll get that too, but I'm definitely writing a few notes there for paid members. Okay, well, that's one other pressure point. Recording available only for paid members. Question and answer session. Answer most of the questions, but anything that's more than just a 30-second or a 1 minute answer, we definitely need to get them to the question and answer because they got to show a commitment too.
Yeah.
So okay, so I basically need to set up 4 webinars so far. Wait a minute. Yeah, it actually be more than that, but it'll be Thursday 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week. Saturday 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. I'm sorry, 10 a.m. Yeah, I got that. I've got 10 a.m. written down. Yeah, but I said
Okay.
I do have that written down, honestly, but I did say it wrong. I apologize. Question and answer session 8:15 p.m. Thursday, and the question and answer session 11:15 a.m. Saturday. Okay. Our recordings available only for paid members, not for the freebies. Announced that during the call. And then, so that's Thursday and Saturday. Then the next webinar for the freebies, or for the WSO freebies rather. What date would that be? Would you want to do it the same day every week, or?
Yeah, I'd probably want to. Well, I'd probably want to alternate.
Okay.
Thursday, Saturday.
Well, let's do this then. How about this? Because I firmly believe that Thursday and Saturday, if we're launching on Tuesday, which we are obviously, and we're trying to shoot for 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday to actually be live, I firmly believe, for now at least, that Thursday 7 p.m. Eastern for the freebies, then Saturday 10 a.m. Eastern for the freebies is more than enough. Then having those question and answer calls. All right, now that we have a sales funnel that's coming in, and we launched on a Tuesday at 3 p.m. All right, our first. Give me a clue, and we don't have to. I'd really like to kind of. Excuse me. I'd kind of almost like to hammer down a date that we're going to do these bi-weekly calls. If you can give me at least your thoughts on when the first one would be, because I could really do them all one time and send you the links from all. You save them somewhere and all that. So if we did it on a Tuesday, I'm sorry, Thursday was the 7 p.m. Eastern Standard was the. We launched on Tuesday though, and the first call is Thursday. How about every other Thursday?
That'd be great.
Every other Thursday at, you said 7 p.m.?
Yeah, that works.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
As long as it doesn't get too close to, if it's the opposite Thursday of Andy's.
Yeah, that's one thing we need to do there. Let me go. We could definitely.
If it's like Andy's is tonight.
Yeah, and it's at 8 p.m. I think. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I get so many of them back to back sometimes. Yeah, because I want to be able to help them as much as possible. Because this Facebook's gonna be hot, man. I know it will be. Well, let's just set that up tentatively for 7 p.m. for now, every other Thursday, and if we have to adjust it a little bit, we can. I mean, you know, I
Yeah.
hope, let's do that every other Thursday, 7 p.m. I'll set that up. I mean, I could
Well,
even go.
if you use that Thursday slot that we're doing the free one in, and just save that as for the bi-weekly. That should be okay because Andy's is tonight,
At 8.
and that would be next Thursday. So
Yeah.
every other week after that.
I think it would be. I think it would work. I think it would. I think they'd be alternating
Yeah.
weeks. That's what I'm thinking. As long as yeah. So I agree because it would be the week that he's not having a call or we're not having a call, whatever. So I think it should work just fine because this is our biweekly. Actually, tonight is for our freebies. I think. Dang, it's hard to keep up with sometimes. I have to go to webinar. I need to write it down on an actual calendar, but truly, I just go to webinar and I look it up, man. It's going to get confusing if I don't pretty quick, especially doing this now. And that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll write it on my calendar too. Yeah. If we ever get if we ever get paid with okay, that's fine. So all right, I'm going to do those webinar deals for you. I'll send them all to you. We
Okay.
agreed that it'll be every other Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be because that would be let's see,
The 9th, starting the 9th.
yeah, and I actually on the 9th I do have an 8 p.m. webinar, but we can just make sure, hey, it's only an hour, guys. We got to go. Bye. There's your training. You got all the rest of it. Do we want to have a little WordPress site for them to interact in already? I mean, obviously, do we want to have I've got a Facebook group called the Facebook Skype Mafia that nobody's even in. Do we want to put them in there too, or?
Yeah, we can include them in that. And I could throw up a Facebook training website.
I mean, obviously they want to interact through the Facebook little group or whatever. I'm just asking. I mean, do we want to include that as a member that you for $1 you're investing in your future, but you also have this. I mean, is that too much to ask to do now before it, or do we want to wait? It doesn't matter to me because I don't even do it. With me and Andy don't even have it. Neither do me and Jeremy. We got a Skype room. That's it, man.
Yeah.
But I think they would like that. I think that would be added value. But I don't want to slow
Yeah,
down.
because in there we can, put in the upsell sales pages right in the WordPress site.
There you go. Well, I'll set the webinars up for you. I'll give you a bullet point of some of the things that we talked about, the major core nuggets. And I'm stopping the recording now. So I'm going to give you'll wind up having 3